Hello everyone, we are back with the second part of our series. Now in this episode we'll be continuing on the path to the main quest and going to a few of the dungeons and looking for the heir for the Amulet of Kings. We'll check out this dungeon on the opposite side of this river, these ancient ruins, to see what's inside of them. Just going for a quick swim on the way there. Check out some of the underwater graphics. Some fish and chips there. Now before going in the dungeon, some random bandit attacked us. And in a previous playthrough I got attacked by some weird fish creature in the lake. Didn't attack us this time. Luckily. This has a random bandit, a cat person attacking. Khajiit. There's nothing really on them, so we'll just head straight in the dungeon. Now I'm just being a bit careful as there's a few of them lurking around. Just being careful not to be ambushed. Test out this fire spell on them. Vaporize them, turn them to fried chicken.
Show me what you've got.
That one's been neutralised, there'll be a few more waiting up ahead. Always useful to get some of the potatoes and carrots laying around as they can provide health boosts. Make some chips for the fish and chips.
Together they pick apart the carcass of ruined Indor. It is not surprising, considering Morrowind's violent past. We can only hope the trouble
A
subsides.
few of them having a conversation over there. We'll wait until they're finished and ambush them. But the bandit bowman, pretty easy to kill as a use range as a weapon. Now later on through the dungeon I decided to use a bow and arrow on them. Take some of them out just to test it. Just chucked out the old bow there to save on the weight. Some upgraded pieces of armour there. Now this episode you'll see is fail a bit with the lockpicks as they've got a bit more complicated as they usually are. Now I'm going deeper into the dungeon. Maybe a few more enemies waiting for us. Just looking through, getting any food that's left behind, as it's always useful.
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Let's get this over with.
And after killing another bandit bowman, I decided to test out the bow this part.
Who's there?
Firebomb being really useful there.
Guess it was nothing. That the best you can do? Let's get this over with.
Now I have the bandit leader come, that's a bit more powerful. I planned this part just to launch a few fire bombs off them and then use the melee to finish them off. The firebomb done really well this moment. Kill another cat creature there. Bandit leader, I thought should I use the mace that they were using, but I prefer using swords. Now the good thing about watching these playthroughs, you don't have to wait for all the loading screens, as there's normally a loading screen going through those doors. So I'm going to do it with this chest here. Now this is the final part of the dungeon. And then we have to make our way back out and on our way to the Imperial city. Have a quick look around there before we start making our way to the objective. I'll just kill another bandit here, as there's one of them waiting this bit. Now we decided to skip ahead to save us all having to wait for a run out the dungeon. So I've skipped back to the lake, swimming across to the Imperial prison. Then we'll make our way to the Imperial city. That is up this path. On the way to the Imperial capital. Lots of towers in the city. Now I'm just checking out some of the views and some of the landmarks. I'll make way to the bridge to enter the city. Some ruins or monument down there, as you can see in the distance. Now that's the objective and the location we need to be. I'm just checking the map to see what part of the city we need to be in to cross that bridge that heads straight towards the location. We'll enter this part of the city and make our way through the districts to get there. Have to wait a bit just for all the graphics to load up. Talk to some of these NPCs.
Castle near Coral is besieged by marauders. I wish I could go and save them. You too.
What is it, citizen?
Let's talk to some of the, checking out these Imperial guards.
Farewell, citizen.
What is it, citizen?
Now I'll check out some of the buildings while making way to the other side of the city. Talk to a few more of these NPCs, checking a few more of them out.
I'm listening.
Rochelle Bantian, Samuel's wife. Farewell.
Go ahead.
Small loading screen just to check out the tax office.
Hello. Venencia Melisea, Office of Imperial Commerce. You got complaints? Of course you got complaints. Who doesn't? I don't trust you enough to talk about that. You have complaints against merchants here? What else did you expect? Justice? Go to the chap. Farewell. Hello?
Wanted the Grey Fox. Then we're in the posh districts of the city now.
Speak. Have you heard about the attack on the chapel there?
Take care. Greetings, Imperial.
Well met.
What's going on with you?
I heard people saying they ran into goblins around here not long ago.
Well met.
I can't stand those things.
Horrible.
But it's yours. I've got a nice house. I have a little income, quite comfortable.
Things.
Farewell.
I hear that the High Elves...
See you.
Just a quick
Take care.
conversation
What
with
is
the
it,
blue
citizen?
elf there.
Hello.
The blue smith.
What is it, citizen?
A few more taverns in this part of the city. Let's check to see if there's any loot in the well.
You have my ear, citizen.
Now this is just another posh district. We've just skipped through that bit. It's just the same as the other one, but there's a statue of the dragon in the centre of it. Now I'm crossing the
What is it, citizen?
bridge, heading towards the settlement we need to get to. Just
We're here
checking
to
out the
sell.
soldier walking down the hill.
Farewell, citizen.
Just sprint a bit to get to our destination quicker. Check out these two houses here. The cottage and the tavern. That's just the Imperial City docks in the distance. And we'll check that out in another episode. The Wernet Inn. Some portion of fish and chips, why don't I?
So, what
Hello,
brings you
I'll have
here
fish and chips for table number 5, please, and a jug of gravy as well. That's where the innkeeper sleeps. Just picking, looking for number 5 where I've ordered me food.
Hey,
It's a weird place to sit.
Yeah, you. Come here. I got what you need. You need something special? Check out my wares. You won't find this. Walk always in the shadow of Sith. You need something... Blasted thief. I hope they string him up when they catch him. He's a slippery one, though. Walk always in the shadow of Sithis.
Now that there's a Dark Brotherhood reference, so this individual might have something to do with it. That's like the Assassinations Guild in the game. Oh, you do contracts and assassinate people for money. Now I was just checking out the signpost, looking at different locations to go to. Checking out the map, see if we're in the right direction. Now that's the second dungeon that we're searching through that we're coming up to, the castle. Just looking for a way to get in this part. Now I decided to enter the dungeon through this part.
Oh, if it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get.
Let's use a fire spell on this one. Use a fire spell to lighten them up so that you are going for the kill. Now this part, after no avail, me tax dealing no damage to them, I was looking for a way to get in and find a way to kill them. Looked all around, couldn't find any way to get in. Then eventually I found a lever that opened the gate. But the issue with that is I was worried with them being that many of them that they'll overwhelm us and kill us, but I luckily managed to beat all 3 of them. As you'll see, coming up soon.
Today you die. What's the matter? Getting tired. You're pathetic. Oh. Die, damn you!
Some good graphical effects there of the sword slashing against the chest piece. No, the archer one's always easy to kill. Marauder seem as easy to kill as the bandits, just to wear nicer looking armour. Now while I continued to look through the dungeon, it turns out there was a similar system to the door system we've seen before where the 3 enemies were hiding behind. I ended up going back through the dungeon where we came to look for any loot that was left behind. This wizard one was quite easy to kill.
Show me what you've got. I'm just warming up. Pathetic worm.
It's over with.
And that concludes our second dungeon so far. Just going for a quick look through this bit here, looking if I've left anything behind. I'll make my way to the exit. Now this part I ended up getting attacked by 2 wolves. And one thing I don't like about Oblivion is the wolves because they can bite you, they can give you diseases that affect your character. So I have to kill it as fast as possible. And usually they come in pairs of 2, so make it even more of a challenge. So you have to kill them with range so you don't get any diseases off them. Just collecting some wolf pelt. I decided either to sell it later on or use it as decoration in the houses you can get. There's pal, wolfie number 2. Now after fighting the wolves I decided to sleep in this bed, and after waking up in the morning some random wizard attacked me character. Then I discovered the level up stats as well, so I'm now a level 2.
Well, well. Look who we've got here. Just doing another quick sprint across the map. Now I decided to take in some of the views of the map again while I got up the top of this hill, and then I ended up getting ambushed by another wolf. Absolutely hate the things. Revived in Fort Ash. This is the 3rd dungeon I found. Been dead goblins around, so it must mean there's goblins inside the fort as well.
That's a funny looking goblin, isn't it? Let's hop over that trap there. Now I came up to this weird looking contraption that was surrounding a locked box. I'll get it the next episode. Now that concludes episode 2 of Oblivion. Thank you all for watching. Hope to see you again. If you have any recommendations, suggestions or opinions on the video, please put in the comments. And thanks for watching. I'll see you later. Goodbye.